Have you ever felt a pull towards the ancient? A whisper from a time long before recorded history? Today, we're journeying to the heart of the Mediterranean, to the enchanting island of Sardinia, Italy. Our destination isn't one of its famous beaches or bustling towns, but a place that holds the secrets of a civilization thousands of years old. We're going to explore the Dolmen Coveccada, one of the most significant and impressive prehistoric monuments in the entire Mediterranean region. Imagine standing before a structure built by human hands over 5,000 years ago. That's the feeling you get at Coveccada. The name itself, in the Sardinian language, means the covered one, a fitting description for this ancient tomb. It's what archaeologists call a gallery grave or an allée couverte, a type of megalithic tomb characterized by a long, rectangular chamber located near the town of Moors in the province of Sassari. This dolmen is a true giant among its kind. The sheer scale is breathtaking. The main chamber is about 5 meters long and 2 meters wide, constructed from massive, rough-hewn slabs of local trachyte rock. But the star of the show is the enormous roofing slab. This single piece of stone is estimated to weigh around 27 tons. Think about that for a moment. 27 tons. How did a people working in the late Neolithic or early Copper Age between 3,500 and 2,700 BC manage to quarry, transport, and lift such a colossal stone into place? This question is at the core of the mystery surrounding megalithic structures worldwide, and Coveccada is a prime example. These ancient builders had no modern machinery, no cranes, no power tools. Their success was a testament to incredible ingenuity, community effort, and a deep understanding of physics and engineering. They likely used earthen ramps, wooden rollers, levers, and an immense amount of human power to achieve this feat. It wasn't just about building a tomb. It was a monumental community project, a statement of power, belief, and reverence for their ancestors. So, what was the purpose of this incredible structure? Coveccada was a collective tomb. It wasn't built for a single king or pharaoh, but for a community. Inside this stone chamber, the remains of many individuals were placed over generations. This practice tells us a lot about their society. It suggests a strong sense of kinship and a belief system where the community, both living and dead, remained connected. Archaeological finds in and around similar dolmens in Sardinia have unearthed pottery fragments, flint tools, and personal ornaments. These items were likely grave goods, offerings left for the deceased to use in the afterlife. The rituals performed here were probably complex and deeply meaningful. Picture a funeral procession, the community gathering to enter one of their own within this stone sanctuary. The act of entering the dolmen, a space between the world of the living and the realm of the spirits, must have been a powerful and solemn experience. The dolmen itself is oriented along an east-west axis, with the entrance facing east. This is a common feature in many ancient monuments and is likely tied to celestial events such as the rising sun. Perhaps the first light of dawn on a specific day of the year, like the winter solstice, would illuminate the inner chamber, symbolizing rebirth or the soul's journey into the afterlife. These weren't just random piles of rocks. They were carefully designed sacred spaces, intricately linked with the cosmos and the cycles of nature. The people who built Coveccada were part of what is known as the Oziri culture, a remarkable prehistoric civilization that flourished in Sardinia. They were skilled farmers and herders, but also talented artisans, producing distinctive, finely decorated pottery. The construction of massive monuments like Essa, along with other prehistoric sites like the Domas de Janaz or fairy houses, shows that their society was highly organized and culturally rich. Visiting Coveccada today is a truly humbling experience. It sits in a quiet rural landscape, surrounded by rolling hills and the wild herbs of the Sardinian countryside. There are no long queues, no gift shops, just you and this silent, colossal witness to history. You can walk right up to it, touch the cool, weathered stone, and peer into the dark chamber. You can run your hand along the tool marks left by its creators 5 millennia ago. It's a moment that connects you directly to the deep past. You start to ponder the lives of the people who built it. What were their hopes, their fears? What stories did they tell their children around the fire at night? Standing there, you realize that while their world was vastly different from ours, their fundamental human experiences of life, death, and remembrance are universal. The Dolmen Coveccada is more than just an archaeological site. It's a portal to another time. It reminds us that the history of humanity is written not just in books, but in the very stones of the earth. It challenges our modern perceptions of what is possible, and stands as an enduring monument to the strength, ingenuity, and spiritual depth of our ancient ancestors. The preservation of such sites is incredibly important. They are fragile links to a past that has no other written record. Coveccada has withstood the test of time, surviving earthquakes, storms, and the passage of thousands of years. It's a powerful symbol of endurance and a priceless piece of our shared human heritage. So, if you ever find yourself on the beautiful island of Sardinia, I urge you to venture off the beaten path. Sikat di Dolmen Coveccada. Stand in the shadow of its giant capstone and listen. You might just hear the echoes of a long-lost world, a whisper from the stone builders carried on the Mediterranean breeze. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left, a profound reminder of the deep and mysterious roots of our own story.